No more errors in Python. This sounds a little bit crazy, you might be skeptical, but trust me, it's possible. So how do you do it? First of all, we're going to run this code, and then I'm going to explain the try and except, which is what we use, and then I'm going to explain the code. So, let's say we want to buy item number 1, which is technically item number 2, because remember, repeat this to yourself in your head a bajillion times. Lists start at 0. So how many oranges would we like to buy? I'll buy 9. And then it just reminds us it starts at 0. And then it says we bought 9 oranges. And this is how much money we have left. Okay, now let's run this again. Let's say we want to buy some more. Maybe a little bit. Oh wait, whoops. Let's just run that again. Okay, so let's say we want to buy item number 3 when you type 2. And let's say we want to buy quite a bit of these. And then we have got in debt, so it says you have ran out of cash, which is what this is for. Now, let's see what the try and except error handling does. Let's run it. And then let's say we want to buy item number 9. This does not exist. There are only 4 items in this, and it only goes up to 3. So if you enter anything greater than 4 or less than 0, we have an index error handling for that. So it keeps going, and then guess what? It says the item in that list does not exist. Okay, so now finally, we're going to go through how the try and except actually works. So under the try, with a semicolon and indented every line, you can try to do a code. But then if there's a specific error or not a specific error, it's your choice. Then instead of printing that crazy text that no one understands, unless you're a programmer and you're pretty advanced, then you're not going to understand it. So then what you can do instead is you can make your own error so you can understand it instead of searching up blah blah blah, what does error blah 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 mean? Because that can be very complicated to understand. Okay, so now that we learned about the try and except, by the way, I will make more future videos about this to go over more kinds of errors instead of just an index error. But for now, let's just go through the rest of the code. So as we know, a variable, which in this case is called cache, can store a string or an integer. So in this case, it stores 100. And then these are our inputs that we get here. And then we have our fruit list. And then we print out the requested fruit. And then except if it doesn't exist, we print it doesn't exist. And then in the end, we want to print out how much cache they have, just to gamify it, if you may, a little bit more. And if that cache is greater than 0, then just print it normally, you're good. But then if it's not greater than 0, you're either bankrupt or in debt, and we print you've run out of cash with 5 exclamation marks, because you should really try not to run out of cash, because that's very bad. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, and please make sure to subscribe. It really helps me out, and it makes me happy. Yeah, have a good day. Bye-bye.